Peace and love, family. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. We live, St. Petersburg College, Palladium Auditorium. I'm backstage right now, just chilling. Shout out to the One Nation family that brought me in. Yes, sir. Come right on in.
That's why that introduction again.
The intro to bio?
Yeah.
You know what? I can text it. You got a number I can text it to? I'm going to text it to somebody. So this is what I'm going to let y'all do. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask your question. And I'm going to answer a couple questions as long as it isn't anything ridiculous. Okay? So I'm going to answer 10 questions. All right? So go ahead. And let's see who's going to hit me with the first question. You backstage with Dr. Umar Johnson, St. Petersburg, Florida, Power Lecture debut. Who wants the first question? Okay. First question is, what do you think happened to Dr. Sebi? Well, I don't like to speculate, but I believe he was murdered. That's the first thing I would say. I think Dr. Sebi was murdered. I think he may have also been set up. I don't think it's a coincidence that Dr. Sebi was murdered, I believe, in Mexico, in the possession of a large sum of money, when we know that Malcolm Shabazz, the grandson of Malcolm X, was also murdered in Mexico with a certain sum of money. So something about politically inclined black men, large sums of money in Mexico that just don't seem to be adding up. Come right on in.
I got the number for you.
Got the number?
Yeah.
What do I think about Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton? The devil and the devil. I mean, what do you mean? Do you want a she devil or do you want a he devil? I mean, I don't even understand this Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump thing. Neither one of them care about black folks. Neither one of them have a record of helping black folks. So when you ask me which one should you vote for, I want to know, what drug are you smoking? Do you want a she devil or do you want a he devil? I mean, that's really the only thing in my opinion. He devil or she devil. That's all I want to know. Okay, I'm not voting in the presidential election because I don't have a reason to vote. I vote when I have a reason to vote. Okay, just like with money. I don't shop just because I'm in a store, and I don't purchase just because I'm given a choice. I only shop when I need to, and I only purchase when I see something I like. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about. Well, Obama was chosen by the powers that be. We already know that. Obama was a project of the Rockefellers. He was a project of the Bilderbergs. They knew that sooner or later they would need to use a biracial president to recolonize the resources of Africa. So that's what's going on with that. What's your thoughts on Tariq El-Shabazz taking a position in the Philadelphia DA's office? I can't speak to that until I see what he does in that position. I'm not one to automatically assume that someone has betrayed the community because they have taken a position within the power structure. White people take positions in black organizations all the time to benefit white people. So if Brother Tariq is going to use that position to help black folks, I can respect it. If he's going to use that position to further oppress black folks, then I cannot respect it. So that's my opinion on that. Okay, so that's how we roll in there. I will be hosting a National Independent Black Ex-Offenders Conference in South Carolina. I repeat, National Independent Black Ex-Offenders Conference in South Carolina really, really soon. So all my brothers and sisters out there who have felonies on your records, returning citizens, ex-offenders, make sure you definitely come to Dr. Umar's ex-offender conference, because we want to organize all the ex-offenders. We have to do this. All right, we need to hold a second underground railroad. So spread the word. Ex-offender conference, South Carolina. What do you think of Minister Farrakhan, and would you work with him? Of course I would work with him. I have tremendous respect for Minister Farrakhan, one of our most consistent voices within the Black Power struggle for the past 50 years. So nothing but respect. In fact, today's event is being hosted by brothers and sisters from the Nation of Islam here in St. Petersburg, Florida. So, you know, I got a lot of good friends in the Nation of Islam across the country. You know what I mean? So that's not an issue for us. Of course, every once in a while, there's always a few fools in every camp that try to stir something up and make something into more than what it is. But I'm straight with the Nation of Islam. Ain't no issues there. Very, very, very important. I'm also thinking about doing my college tour, Black College and Consciousness tour, for 17 to 25-year-olds. I'm thinking about doing a special edition college tour for 17 to 25-year-olds. What do y'all think about that? Do you think that would be beneficial? A special edition Black College and Consciousness tour. The same one we just did for the high school students and the middle school students. I'm thinking about doing it for our 17 to 25-year-old population. You know, because they're still young enough to get their act together, and they're still young enough to need some advice and that type of a thing. Of course, it would be a more mature itinerary, but I'm thinking about doing that, 17 to 25. You know, that post-high school generation. I'm thinking about handling that. Somebody told me that I should do a conference with the LBGT, that I need to have a community conversation with the LBGT. I thought about it, but I don't know. And, you know, we can't work together per se because I don't approve of the lifestyle, but maybe there could be some clarity on exactly what Dr. Umar Johnson stands for and what he doesn't stand for. But at the same time, some members of that community aren't open to anyone who does not agree with that lifestyle. So I don't know if that would be productive or not. Okay, so we may have to look past that. As far as me getting married, I do need to get married. I do. I need to get married, but I need to have 2 wives though. Okay, so the one wife thing is just not going to work for me, and I already know that. Okay, I already know that. The one wife thing ain't going to work. I need 2. Okay, so you know, soon when I find me a nice sister wife duet, we might go ahead and jump the broom. You feel me? That's how we going to do that. Okay. Detroit. We looking for a place in Detroit right now where we can host the next Detroit Power Lecture. Okay, so if y'all can help me find a venue in Detroit where we can host that Power Lecture, we can make that happen. Okay, shout out to the Shrine of the Black Madonna in Detroit. We're still going to do some events there, but I think we need something with a little bit more space. So my Detroit family, help me find that spot, Detroit. Okay, we need a bigger venue in Detroit. That's how we rolling. That's how we rolling. Y'all know we got the Black Parent Teleconference every Tuesday. So make sure you call in every Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. Get your questions answered. No issues there. Okay. Won't agree to what? What won't you agree to? If you're going to have two, then they won't be sisters. Because no. When I say sister wife, I don't mean sisters from the same mother and father. No, my queen. We ain't going to get down like that. No. I mean sisters in terms of sisters in the community. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Okay? But I need women who can bring something to the movement. See, I run into these pretty women, but they don't have no nation building skills. I need secretaries and women who can, expertise, economic expertise, law expertise, business expertise, nutritional expertise. I need expertises. I got schools to build. I got the Parent Association, Team Pan-African, the college tour, the repatriation tag. I don't just need no cute women. I need women with intellectual assets. Gotta have some assets. All right. But I'm working on an autobiography, Dr. Umar Johnson autobiography, a little tell-all about my life and times in the Black conscious community. I've had some goods, I've had some bads. See, Janet, you're being hard-headed, Janet. I just told you I'm going to have two wives. I understand some sisters only want a monogamous relationship. I totally support that. I have no problem with a sister who wants a monogamous relationship between herself and her husband. I totally support you, sister. And I'm going to talk about that in Houston. So I don't have a problem with that. No sister is wrong for not wanting to be a co-wife. No sister is wrong for not wanting to be a co-wife. But I am going to have two. So if it is not for you, I totally respect it. Keep it moving. I'm sure you will find the brother that you need. But Papa will have two mamas. Okay? That's how that's going to roll. Can your two wives have a second husband? LaDonna Renee, you off the chain, but I love you, sister. You off the chain, but I love you for that. A tour for the brothers 25 to 30. 25 to 30. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that too. We're gonna have to do 25 to 35. But 25 to 35. And then we gotta do a 35 to 50. Or 35 to 45. Yolanda said you have two weak wives. My goodness. 2 weak wives. That was wrong, Yolanda. Don't say that. But well, moving on to politics. Okay, I'm gonna save the relationships for the sisters only. Shout out to New Orleans too. I'm trying to get to New Orleans. Gotta get back down to the Big Easy, New Orleans, and handle that. But I'm having some trouble in New Orleans too, finding a big enough venue. So my Louisiana people, I need my dirty down in Louisiana to help me find a spot too. Richard said, why don't you show your face? Don't you see my face enough, Richard? I mean, my face is all over YouTube. My face is all over. Don't you see my face enough? You don't need to see my face. I'm chilling right now. All right? We just having a conversation. But, you know, when I'm not thinking and writing and organizing, I just like to kick back. I like to sleep. I like to eat. watch my scary movies, eat my ice cream, go to the museums, read my books, you know. I got any more questions for me? I'm gonna do a few more questions, then I'm gonna get ready and do my pre-lecture meditation. Do you think we'll ever have another black president? I hope to God that we do not. Worst thing that can happen to black folks is another black president. You don't need no more black presidents. No more. No more black presidents. My pre-lecture ritual. Well, I talk a little bit, I think about what I'm gonna talk about. That's the pre-lecture ritual. I do a little prayer, a little meditation. I take my oratorical responsibilities very, very seriously. You know, I believe that the ancestors actually use me as a vehicle to communicate their message. So I like to meditate before I speak to make sure that I have a deep connection between myself and the spiritual world before I open my mouth in front of the masses of our people. You know, so the oratorical part, you know, I kind of see myself as like a healer and as a minister, you know, like a preacher to an extent on the spiritual plane. And so when I get in front of an audience, I take that very, very seriously. And I often think that sometimes my speeches come directly from the ancestral realm. So I like to meditate before I go on stage, get in tune with whatever the universe needs me to say. Okay. Somebody said, what can you do with 2 wives? What can you do with 2 wives that you can't do with 1? Not getting why we need 2 wives. Okay, that's a good question. Because I don't see my wife in a purely domestic role, my wives will have a political role because they will be responsible for helping me build and maintain the movement. The reason you need 2 is the same reason why you need more than 1 person in an organization, because there's so much to do that 1 or 2 people can get bogged down in those responsibilities. So me having 2 wives has nothing to do with sexual desire. It has nothing to do with any type of domestic ideology. It's about helping me maintain the movement. I've had some sisters and some elders who told me I should have as many as 9 wives, you see. So I'm just wanting 2, but I've been told, you know, I should have even more than that. But I'm just keeping it, you know, humble. And we're just going to do the 2-piece. Okay? 2-piece. She said hire 4 secretaries. You off the hook. Who said that? Yolanda Poe. Hire 4 secretaries. Yolanda, you off. She said hire 4 secretaries. Winnie Mandela. I love Winnie Mandela. I wish I would have been around to take Winnie from Nelson back in the day, but I wasn't even born yet. Winnie Mandela is gorgeous. Okay, young Betty Shabazz, gorgeous. Young Coretta Scott King, gorgeous. Young Marley Evers Williams, gorgeous. Young Amy Jakes Garvey, gorgeous. You see? Young Anna Murray Douglas, gorgeous. If my future wife already has children, that is not a problem because they will be my children as well. So I don't have a problem with that. You feel me? What time is it, by the way? It is 3:15. When will you be in Atlanta? I'm trying to find a venue in Atlanta. Shout out to the Shrine of the Black Madonna. See, the Houston Shrine is humongous, but the Detroit and Atlanta shrines, they're also very large, but not large enough for the Umar Johnson crowd. So I need a venue in Atlanta. As soon as my Atlanta family help me find a venue that can seat about 600, we're gonna do Atlanta. So Atlanta, I need y'all to get at me. Shout out to Tyrese. You know what I mean? Good luck with the new movie. You know, Fast and Furious. Me and Tyrese had a good conversation. Shout out to Genuine. Shout out to Genuine who hit me up a couple days ago. Shout out to Usher. You know what I mean? Big Mike, David Banner, all the celebrities who be shouting out Dr. Umar, T.I. You know what I mean? Shout out to Meek Millie. You know what I mean? He shouted me out not too long ago. Shout out to the celebrities. Shakia Bay, can we see your face? Sure. Go on the internet, type in Dr. Umar Johnson, photos, and you can see my face all day. Better yet, come to one of the lectures, and you can see my face at any one of the lectures. Show us your beard. Stop being fresh, maintain. Okay? Relax, because you're going to get me caught up in another scandal. We've been scandal-free for a year, so we're going to keep it that way. All right? Hey, Abby Brissett, that comment, I'm going to get you for that comment, Abby. You trying to be smart. Is your beard fake? Damn, you got people with fake beards out here? Lord have mercy. A fake beard? I've never even heard of that. There's a such thing. You could get a fake black beard? I know you could get a fake white beard. I didn't know you could get a fake black beard. Nah, I wasn't aware of that. Wasn't aware of that. You said the beard is too perfect? Nah, everything real about the prince. Everything real about the prince. Richard said a wig on you. A wig on your face. Good God. What is this world coming to? I think I ate too many cherries, y'all. I got the itis. I got cherry-itis. I done ate all these cherries. Come on in. First of all, y'all gonna stop talking about me wearing designer labels. Okay. Why do you wear Nikes? What do you want me to wear? Like, what is going? Black people make sneakers. Now I know we got some conscious sneakers out there, and I got a pair coming to me. The red, black, and green. I forget the name of the company, but there's some brothers. They make these red, black, and green sneakers. They look like Nikes almost. So I got some of them coming to me, but I can't wear them every single day. You feel me? So what do y'all want me to wear? Like, I'm not materialistic, you know, so I don't know what y'all talking about. You feel me? I shop for deals, family. I need every penny I can get to finance the school, finance the college tour. I mean, you do know I put up tens of thousands of dollars for the college tour out of my own pocket. You feel me? So, you know, I'm not materialistic. We got too much we need to do for me to be out here buying extravagant. If you see me with something with a designer name, that means I got it on sale. Yes, on sale. Let me give you an example. Tori's Big and Tall Shop. Tori's Big and Tall Shop in Philadelphia went out of business last year, and they had a 75% off sale. And I went down there and I bought every Ralph Lauren shirt they had because it didn't cost me almost anything. I bought the dress shirts, I bought all that. You feel me? I shop for the deals, family. I'm not into that. All right? Y'all be criticizing like crazy out there. Good God Almighty. How about good job saving the children or something like that? Okay. You said, who do I think are the 5 indispensable scholars? The 5 indispensable scholars. Okay. Dr. Sebi was on my original list of 5 indispensable scholars, but Dr. Sebi is no longer with us. So, Dr. Laila Africa will take Dr. Sebi's place for 5 indispensable scholars. So you have Dr. Laila Africa for medicine, diet and health. You have Dr. Claude Anderson for economics and finance. You have Attorney Alton Maddox for law and politics. You have Baba Ashra Kwesi for history and Egyptology. And you have Dr. Umar Johnson for psychology and education. So those are my 5 essential scholars. And that is not to say at all that the other scholars are not relevant, necessary, or important, because they all are. We need everybody. We need everyone. I want to be very clear about that. But if you say, you know, we have a situation where we got to send 5 scholars to go and do something representing the different specialties and fields of study, then it would be Dr. Kwesi, Dr. Anderson, Attorney Maddox, Dr. Africa, and Dr. Ifa Tunde. To me, those are the essential 5 scholars as we speak in the Black community. Okay? So that's how that go. Take it or leave it. All right. You told your army friends about me. They better come out to the event. I'm trying to get over to China because I heard China got a lot of blacks in the military and the kids are being thrown in special ed by Chinese people. What is this world coming to? We got Chinese miseducation. Good God Almighty.